Well, welcome everybody. Wayne with Treasure Earth here. Wow, 3,000 playgrounds plus this year since April in Canada. I'm just so impressed and proud of my fellow detectorists and their families for going into these parks and playgrounds, cleaning up, taking away some of the dangerous things that are in the playgrounds for these kids. What can I say? I'm just speechless at the success of this. I want to thank the Calgary Metal Detecting Club for initiating such an event, and all the other clubs across Canada that stepped forward and did such a great job. Thanks very much, everybody. I also want to thank the sponsors for this. Nokta Detectors sponsored this, Canada, and great products they have, some great detectors and accessories as well. Thanks to GPS and Radio World as well here in Calgary and across the country for sponsoring the event as well, with some great prizes and products. Please go check them out too online, and if you're in the Calgary area, they're just off of Blackfoot Trail here. And all the other sponsors as well, the hundreds of people that came forward giving gift cards and prizes and things. I'm just absolutely blown away by it. So I did about 200 playgrounds in Calgary alone here. There's so many and so many families that use this all the time. I'm just so happy to get some of the garbage out. Well, here are some of the finds I did for the year. There was some cool stuff for sure. Of course, it's a good place. Obviously, cleanup was number one, but a great place to learn metal detecting and your detectors if you have one, because you find all sorts of different metals. Of course, they all have different sounds and tones and IDs. A great place to practice. And of course, at the end of the day too, we're all treasure hunters, so we're looking for those little treasures amongst all of this stuff. So here's some of the ones for me that I found this year. Thanks again for everybody and their amazing support on this, and we'll talk to you soon. So I can just see an iron target right at the bottom of this hole here. And this is the reason we're here. It's a big nail by the looks of it. Yep. So this little silver pendant was probably my favorite find out of the whole year in this playground cleanup, and it was just in the ground long enough to take the old picture, the picture that was in it, to turn it into this cool ghostly sort of image. It was really, really cool opening it up and seeing it. So that was my favorite one. Some little keys here on a string. Oh, and a lock attached. Look at that. It does have a picture on the side of it. Well, it looks like the king himself right there. So this Roman coin, who would have thought the Romans were here 1800 years ago? Very surprising. Unfortunately, someone lost this keepsake. It was about 6 inches down, this one, and it's probably been there for quite some time, being that deep, but I was sure lucky to find it. Well, this big jar in the playground here. Crazy. In the playground here. Well, this time capsule. Well, I thought it was geocache when I first dug it up. It was quite deep, this one. Obviously, the lid and some of the contents were buzzing the detector enough. And I didn't take video of the inside of what was in this jar of things, and I thought maybe there was some privacy to be had from whoever buried it here. So there's that little note that you saw. I wrote Treasure Earth on that as a 2024 date as well. And there was a stuffed animal inside, a little bracelet, and then there was a note, a little scroll type note. I didn't read that, but I did rebury this, and I'm hoping in the next couple of years, the 20-year anniversary or 20 years had passed since this time capsule was buried, that the owner is now grown up and they come back and find this. So I reburied it as I said, and hopefully they do come back. So this is about half of the playgrounds that I did. Threw all this stuff into a tote, the rest went into the garbage, of course. Cool road sign over there though I found in one of the parks right near the playground. And a big bag of cans there as well. But definitely some dangerous things in here. Well, thanks very much everybody. Much appreciated you watching this episode on Treasure Earth here. Well, what an event. I'm really proud of everybody that was involved. I just wanted to say this again. So many people stepped up right across Canada, keeping our playground safe and beautiful. My hat's off to the people that are doing it every day too in our parks and playgrounds and schools and conservation areas that keep this beautiful country of ours clean and safe for everybody. Really impressive. I'd like to thank the sponsors as well that came into this. Nokta Canada stepped up with Radio World GPS, throwing really cool prizes at this event. So we got detectors out there and pinpointers and shovels and really cool things to really help us along with our hobby here, and the individuals that threw their donations in as well. Really impressed. So on that note, we'll leave it for this year as the snow is coming, but thanks everyone. I really appreciate it. Take care till next time.